Hello, I am Husky Light and welcome to my channel. Thank you for stopping by. First of all, thank you for all your likes, your shares, your subscribes, your Google Pluses. It all means so much to me. Thank you so much. Really, really, really appreciate it. Quick introduction really. I've been on YouTube since December, something like that, and I think every month it's taken me a little bit of time to decide on my style of doing things, how I want to do things, and getting into a rhythm with it. And after doing last month's stars and doing a little introduction at the beginning, I'm sort of thinking I quite like doing this, and I quite prefer to do it this way and then go into the stars and tell you a little bit about the astrology, not a lot because I'm not an astrologist, but just say a little bit about it and what's going on and a little catch up, and we can go into the stars then. Plus I've got you as a captive audience. If you don't like it, you have to physically skip this bit to get to your stars. Sorry. So to start off with, I hope you all had a great April. We have got in May, we've got no more solar eclipses, no more lunar eclipses, thank goodness, until September. Is the next partial solar eclipse, I think. So until then, we've got no more of that. So I think May in general may be a little bit quieter than April was. There was a lot of changes in April due to the eclipses. Even if you physically didn't have changes to go through, I think a lot of us internally had changes. I think a lot of us internally had different ways of looking at things. I think our perspectives changed in a lot of ways. Our feelings changed, our situations changed. And yeah, on an internal basis, even if it wasn't seen on a physical, external basis, I think a lot of things did change, and a lot of things are still changing and still in the process of changing. So, let me get my notes. This month, we've got our full moon on May the 4th. Now, I am not an astrologist. I will talk about the full moon and the new moon simply because I love the law of attraction. I love to manifest things. I'm a co-creator. So what I will do is talk about when those are. And so May the 4th is our full moon, which is great. So hopefully things that we've put into, set our intentions with the new moon in April will start to come to the fore for this full moon. Now, if you set new intentions in April and they haven't come through yet and they haven't happened yet, don't give up. Don't go, oh God, it didn't work, I'm not bothering with that again this month. Do it again. Do it every month. This is not a fly-by-night, I'm going to try it for 10 minutes and if it doesn't work, that's it. Law of attraction, manifestation, co-creation is all about you being positive and wanting the things that you want and thinking about the things that you want and putting the right intentions behind them. So if it doesn't, if you can't see it coming through this month, try it again. It might be that you've got some sort of deep internal block that is stopping it coming through. It might be some huge thing that you want to manifest, like a new house or a car, or and you think you can't do it because it's just too big and it's going to take longer. Well, set your intentions again on the new moon this month. Now, your next new moon is on the 18th of May, so that is the day that you want to put 20-30 minutes aside and just do your new intentions. And if you want to make them the same as last month, the intentions that you set out last month, because they all haven't come through yet and you still want them and you still desire them, go for it, put them down again. The 17-second rule, you think about it every day for at least 17 seconds to get the ball rolling, to get the momentum going and to get you wanting it and for it to manifest. So don't give up after 1 month, please don't. What else is happening during this month? We've got Mercury going into retrograde actually on the 18th, which is also our new moon, and it's going to stay retrograde until June the 11th. We know that when Mercury goes retrograde, it starts to bring up old emotions, situations. We start going backwards, which is a real pain at times. But this month, if it starts to bring up emotions that we've tried to hide, old stuff that starts bubbling up to the surface again this month, deal with it. Deal with it so we can get rid of it for good this time. If it's bubbling up again, it's something that we need to deal with. It gives us a great opportunity actually to feel the feelings that are coming up, to feel the fear around these emotions that might be coming up. And you're thinking, why am I feeling this again? I thought I got rid of it. Try and get to the root of it. Try and find out exactly why you're feeling it again. Get it sorted, get it fixed, get rid of it. And this is what Mercury retrograde does, and this is why it likes to come up every so often, even though we don't like it coming up that often. It'll be a lot of buried things that we've tried to bury, but you know what happens. They always come back up to haunt us if we try and hide them. So that's that. What else? Not a lot else really. Regarding that, we've got the full moon on the 4th, so things from last month hopefully should manifest. New moon is when you set your intentions again on the 18th. Now, setting intentions, and I'm not going to go into much into spells and stuff at this time, but law of attraction, setting your intentions and everything is almost the same as making a spell, producing a spell, a magic spell. It's just that when you use a spell, you are using props, you're using candles and incense and things like that, and a parchment paper, wax, all that sort of thing. And what you're doing is you're basically doing the same thing as setting your intentions up, but you're putting it into a spell, so you're using props for it. So in a way, it might actually help some of you to manifest something. It might help some of you produce something because you're using props, so you make it stronger and you make your intention stronger by doing it as a spell as opposed to setting your intentions and doing it as the law of attraction. So they are very, very similar, and some of you might go, oh, I don't like spells and that's not good, I'm not getting involved in that, but in a way it is just a different way of manifesting things. So for some of you, if you're not having much luck in setting your intentions and writing them down, then maybe a simple spell on the new moon, who knows. But anyway, that's something else different to go into. So I've done my astrology bit, I've talked about the new moons, I've talked about Mercury in retrograde, and I'm going to jump into your stars for May 2015. If you would like a personal in-depth reading from me, it would be so wonderful for you. It's very in-depth, it's very good. There's different ways of doing it. You can get a one question, you can get a diamond spread, you can get a full reading. If you go off to my website and have a quick look on there, if you want to email me, it's info@huskylight.com. My website is huskylight.com. Have a look at the readings and gifts page. I've also started doing dream reports as well. I've decided to start pulling in my resources from all my years of experience and all my years of being esoteric, and my stars and my spells and my dream, things that I've done for absolutely years as a hobby, or slightly more as a hobby, and concentrated on quite well over the years, that I know sort of backwards and inside out and upside down. So I'm starting to pull them all in a little bit now, and get them up. So if you'd like to go and have a look at the website, go and pick yourself a reading. It doesn't have to be one of the expensive ones. We've got the full readings right down to the cheaper ones for just one question. And I say I've also got the dream reports as well. Dreams are really, really important. They're a really good way for your angels to get through to you. They're trying to get a message through to you and you don't understand what they're saying. They will keep knocking until you get it. So maybe if you've got something like that going on, drop me a line, and I'll help you out with that and get a full report together for you. Right, thank you very much for listening to me go on and on and on. And it's time for your stars. Okay, so take care. Namaste. Hiya Taurus. May 2015. I'm sorry it's a little bit late. I'm feeling pretty yucky actually. That's why I've gone a bit slower. but it's here, and I'll try and get you out a lot earlier next week. Right, we are starting off with the Hangman in reverse. Usually if it comes up in reverse, it shows there's a situation, a life situation at a crossroads, and you've only got pretty much two options that you can go down. It's either got to be a yes or a no, in or out, up or down. There's only two options, and I feel that for quite a lot of Tauruses in May, you will come up against this. Now, it's not a time, don't try and control anybody else. You can't control the outcome precisely. Like, I know you'd love to, but you can't control it precisely or what you need to do is to look inside yourself. We know that there's situations and emotions coming up this month with the retrograde to deal with, and it'll be around this time you need to look inside yourself to get the answers and decide very deliberately actually on which road you're going to go down. If you absolutely have no idea which road to go down, if you've got this choice of only two roads and you really don't have a clue, usually you'll know sort of subconsciously, instinctively, which road to go down. If you absolutely haven't got a clue, don't go down either, because that's just a clear signal to me that says don't do anything. That's if you absolutely have no clue. But for the rest of you, it'll be one or the other, and instinctively you will know which one to go down, but think about it very, very carefully. They've both got positives, but in different ways. I think there is some outdated attitudes, people that you see, friendships that need to be put to one side or put to bed when this card comes up. They're no longer working for you, they're no longer serving you, you're no longer serving them. It's a lot of people have got, you know, a lot of decisions again to make this month. But if you really don't have a clue, don't do anything. But don't do it in the respect that you absolutely freeze and paralyse yourself. There will be a way to move forward somehow. I think in a love situation, for some of you, I do feel that you may have to let go of something. But just remember, to take your time. There is no time limit on this. Take your time thinking about things, really. This is not a, oh my God, it's got to be done by a solar eclipse or it's got to be done by the end of the month. This is, no, you take as much time as you need. Now, I got this card earlier on for another reading, Six of Pentacles, reverse, Six of Coins. You've got all this help around you, all this potential sources of assistance, and God, you are stubborn. You are really stubborn sometimes. I love you loads, but you're dead stubborn sometimes, and it's like you'd rather cut off your nose to spite your face rather than accept this help that's being offered to you, to some of you during May. Please accept the help. If somebody is offering you help, I don't care how much you think you can do it on your own, take the help, or take some of the help. Don't hurt the person offering you the help by refusing it. You could really hurt somebody's feelings by doing that, and they're doing it because they care. In some cases they care, they're a friend. In some cases they love you, it's a partner, or you know, or your mum and dad or something. They're trying to help. Don't turn around and go, oh no, it's all right, I can do it on my own, it's fine, leave me alone. No, accept it. It will be so much better. It'll make work. If it's a work situation, it will go a lot smoother as well. If, not just for you, but for everybody in a work situation, if you can accept the help. It might be that there is a bank loan available to you, or some sort of financial, somebody's going to lend you money or offer to lend you money. You're going to be able to get the loan that maybe you didn't think you could get, but you can. Something like that. If it's around money, you will get that offer during the month. I feel that you've been doing quite a lot of growing spiritually. Learn to be humble. Do you know what? You're allowed to fail sometimes, and you're allowed to get it wrong sometimes. Nobody's going to think any different of you. Everybody's still going to love you as much as ever. It's not a weakness. It really isn't a weakness. Please don't look at it like that, because I feel a few of you are. And you know how strong you are. You're all great. So don't look out for this money being offered to you. It could be money, or it could be physical help, mental. Teaming up with somebody else and getting your heads together and to come up with a solution. Now we've got the Ten of Swords in reverse, which is it's good that it's for quite a few of you. You've finally reached a clear and balanced perspective of things around you in your life. Maybe you've made the decision that you've come to that, and you've found a bit of balance between everything now that that's been done, because you don't have to worry about it anymore. I think some of you have been through some quite difficult times recently. I think the Ten of Swords in reverse is saying that the worst of it is over. The worst of it is over now, and things that you do now, solutions, plans, are going to improve your situation and make things better for you. So that's really good. If it's in the workplace, if it's a work situation with that, if there is any problems in the workplace, don't ignore them, because ignoring them won't make them go away. You will have to do something about it, but I think once you've done something about it, things will start to look a lot better. I think that a lot of you financially, you've taken some good important steps to improve your finances, and you're on the right track with it. So stay going down that track. You're doing all right. And as I say, if someone's lending you money, take it. Keep looking after yourself during the month. Don't let your health slip. Make sure you are nurturing yourself during the month, because you have gone through quite a hard time. Because we've got the Empress come up, sexy Tauruses during May, really sexy, mysterious, fertile, sexual. If you don't want a baby at this time, if you're not looking to have one or expand your family, please be careful when the Empress is about, because you could very easily catch on. Yeah, you're very sexy this month. A lot of people are going to be very attracted to you, Tauruses. And in a lot of different ways as well. They could be attracted to your personality, your looks, combination, the sexy aura that you will give off. You will find that people are coming to you for advice more during the month of May. They're confiding in you more, they're trusting in you more. And if it's a work situation, you will see that people are listening to your words more carefully than maybe they usually do. You can be really inspiring this month. People, especially in a work situation, could be really inspired, and you could be really admired in certain situations in work. And honestly, if you're looking for a new relationship, it's coming when when the Empress is around, because you're going to be like a love magnet. Everybody is going to just want to get to know you. It's the person that you meet in May, if you're single, is likely to develop into a committed relationship. It's true love. It's a very good one for the one that you meet in May. So keep that in mind. Stay open to all these possibilities, because there might be quite a few. Definite. You know how to use your sexiness. You know how to use your power, Tauruses. It's in you. So it's a natural thing that'll just be showing more than usual. Now we've got the Two of Wands. Yay! Keep things in balance as much as you possibly can, even if you have to do boring stuff like look after your health, eat the right stuff, drink enough water. Just keep it all in balance. Don't go overboard and start eating a load of donuts. And don't, keep each part of your life, your romance, your work, finances, family, spare time. Just try and keep everything in balance. You've got the key to open the box. Some of you know exactly what I'm talking about with this one as well. It's something to do with the Hangman in reverse at the beginning. It's the choices. It's this choice that's coming up for some of you. For some of you, the choice that you have to make will be a no-brainer. It'll be very easy. You know exactly which key opens the box. You'll be fine. It's like you'll be looking at things with new eyes, fitting things together in new ways, doing things in a different way to maybe how you used to do it. Now, if it's in a work situation, work will go smoother because of it. You're very much in tune with yourself and staying in balance. If it's a committed relationship, things are about to get probably a lot more equal between you. A lot of equality, a lot of balance. It's a good thing. It's a very good thing. And I say that the love situation, if you're single and you're available to have a new... Just because you're single does not always mean that you're ready to have a relationship. You might want to stay single for a bit. You might not be ready for a relationship. But if you are, oh my Lord, you've got it coming this month. It's just what you're looking for. Don't judge a book by its cover, is something I do have to say. Now, I've said the one that you meet this month is true love. It's the keeper and that. But if they show up and you don't fall in love at first sight, or your eyes don't pop out your head and you go, oh, it's you, I love you. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't matter. Don't judge a book by its cover. That particular book's got some really good words in it. So don't. It could be just what you're looking for. You've got a lot of fairness around you, and you're being quite fair as well. And especially once you've made your decisions, you'll have this nice feeling. You can't sit back on your bottom though. Once you have made this decision that you're making in whichever area it is, it'll be different for all Tauruses. You've got the 8 of coins. 8 is strength, and you're going to need some strength, because there is, once you've made that decision, there's quite a lot of work to be done, some hard work. It's not negative, but just know that you're going to be working hard. Be prepared for it. Make allowances for it. Get help where you need help with it. And it could be, this again could be applied to any situation. You could be starting your own business. Of course it's going to be busy. It could suddenly become really busy at work, in the office, and you're working harder. You could have just had a baby and you're double busy at home as a housewife, as a mum. You could be a carer looking after elderly relatives or something like that. So it can apply to any situation that you're in. You will be working a lot harder than maybe you usually do, or it could be an ongoing thing, and you can do it. Have total faith in yourself, because I don't care how demanding you think it's going to be, you can do it, because you're just cool. You're Taurus. You can do it, and you will do it. But if it's not weak to ask for help, remember that. So if you need it, ask for it. Don't pile so much up on your shoulders that you collapse with the weight of it all. It's hard work, but it's good, solid, hard work. It's not meant to cripple you. Love situations, while you've got all this hard work going on and everything, just sort of try and make a little bit of time and space for relationships, regardless of what else is going on. Just make sure you give them a big hug and a kiss and say, I'm sorry I'm really busy at the moment, but it'll be fine soon. They'll appreciate that. And if you're looking for a love relationship, make sure you do have room for it, because you need to put sort of time and effort into a new relationship when it starts, obviously, and especially if it's the one, and it's going that way for you. So just make sure you're actually in that position. If you're not, don't keep somebody hanging on. You'll know if you're ready or not. You'll know. Definitely financial assistance is coming in, because we had it at the beginning of the reading. We've got it again with the Eight of Coins, the Eight of Pentacles. It might be some sort of financial assistance that some of you have been waiting a while for to hear about. You've been waiting for an answer. You've been waiting for something to come through. It's coming through in May for you. It's manifesting in May for you. Spend it carefully. Be cautious with it. Make sure this is not quick money that you're spending quickly. This is money that is going to last you, money that is more long term, to go with the hard work. So just make sure that that's what you do with it. Treat it with some respect. I think spiritually, some of you may hear about different belief systems that may be different from your own, and if that, be open to it. It actually, for whoever it is I'm speaking about at the moment, maybe somebody is studying either different religions or different ways of spirituality, but be really open to it, because no, they're all different in their own, and they're all totally valid in their own way as well. I don't know if some of you are studying something like this or starting to this month, but this is involved, and you have to be open to what you hear if it's a different opinion from yours. You're definitely going to be finding out though about different beliefs to yours. Be open, take them on board. I mean, I personally, I can look at a lot of different religions, and you sort of take a bit from each and go, yeah, that makes sense, and that makes sense, and the Buddhists doing that makes sense, and they all have their own place and their own validity. So be open, but it's somebody I don't know if it's somebody specific I'm speaking to, or there's a few. There is going to be something like that during the month for you. So let me know about that. Put it in the comments. If it's if that's the case. Health-wise as well, make sure you're looking after your health this month. There's nothing serious, but we talked before about keeping things in balance, and that does include your health. So you've got a lot of hard work on for a lot of you, and a lot of decisions to be making this month, and you'll do it right and you'll sort it, and it's good. But look after, number one, look after yourself. Okay, don't wear yourself out. That's why I said if you need help, you'll get the help. And there's definite financial help coming in. That's come up twice, so I strongly believe that that is coming through for a lot of you. If any of it doesn't resonate with you, try your rising sign or your moon sign, because we're not going to hit it on the head, the nail on the head every single month for you. So occasionally it might be, oh, you know, your rising sign is doing it for you this month, or there'll be different aspects. But take what you can from the reading. Let me know how it goes, and let me know if any of you catch on this month. Let me know, because you've got the Empress. So that'd be really cool to find out how many of you that watch my videos who are Tauruses do fall, you know, are planning to have a baby, and it happens this month for them. So that'd be really good. Right, take care of yourselves. Namaste, I love you, and I will speak to you soon. Bye.